Hello from Epcot. We're at Epcot to go to the International Food and Wine Festival. We're about a month late, but we're finally here. We're hungry, and we're going to eat some food, and the park closes in a few hours, so we're here at the very end of the day. So of course, our first stop is going to be to get gift cards right here in Gateway Gifts, right behind us. Right now they have Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit going on, and it looks like these are the prizes for Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit. Then they also have Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. These are the bowls that you would get for the Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak scavenger hunt. These are pretty cool. Not sure if we're gonna be doing those this year, but we did get our gift cards. Brennan put $50 on hers and I put $25 on mine. So tonight is a party night. It's gonna be a little bit busier, I think, tonight at Epcot because everyone's coming over from Magic Kingdom pretty much right now. It's about 6 o'clock. What is nice is that the weather feels pretty immaculate right now, especially for Florida weather. It feels comfortable. But like on the way in, there was like a nice like breeze. It's interesting just to walk through World Celebration, heading into the World Showcase, instead of having to go like all the way around this way or this way. This is over by Communicore Hall here, and this is going to be our first booth. So the Food and Wine Festival this year runs August 29th, which is the day that we actually left for Washington to go to Olympic National Park. And then it runs until November 23rd. So this area over here, this is new. This is Harvest Hollow. And this is the Bramblewood Bites booth. They have a grilled cinder brined pork tenderloin, a grilled bison, and then a cast iron roasted Brussels sprouts and root vegetables. That actually all sounds pretty good. So I did decide to go ahead and stop over at this booth, which is by the Imagination Pavilion. They also have a spiced apple old-fashioned inspired cocktail, which I think I'm going to get in addition to the grilled bison, and Brennan went over to the other booth. So Brennan didn't go to this booth, but the one after it, and you got the pumpkin mascarpone raviolis.
Yeah.
And you're gonna eat these before I even get my food.
Yeah.
So I got my food from over there. This is the Milled and Mold booth, and Brennan went over here. The amount of time that it took me to get this, and we got 2 dishes. They have the freshly baked carrot cake, a boursin fig and balsamic cheesecake, and then a pear and almond. This is a pretty pleasant use of this space. So from that first booth, I got the grilled bison with butternut squash puree, roasted mushrooms, and huckleberry gastrique. And then Brennan got this. This is the boursin fig and balsamic cheesecake with fig jam and pomegranate. Okay, so that bison was very dry. Didn't really care for it. But this like old-fashioned cocktail, absolutely delicious. Did you like what you've had so far?
I love that pumpkin ravioli. I wish I had more. And that fig, it was like fig and balsamic, which I was like, how is this gonna taste? It was really good.
So this is where Brennan went at the Forest and Field booth. They have an autumn chili, a pumpkin mascarpone ravioli, which is what Brennan got, with sage brown butter, pecorino cheese, and hazelnut praline, and they have a burrata. There's shimmering sips over there, and this is the Swirled Showcase booths, but I think we're bypassing those. And then the refreshment court. Oh no, look at these lines over here. This is awful. So the line comes all the way back over here, and they have what they usually have at the Canada booth, which is the cheddar cheese and bacon soup, and the filet mignon. The Canada booth still has walls up. That's interesting. Hey Brennan, we just spent more time walking past Canada than we actually did in Victoria.
Oh my god.
Passing by the Rose and Crown, heading over to France, because there's never a booth in the UK. The sunset looks very pretty. I don't know if we're going to be staying all the way to Luminous tonight. We'll see. It's already a couple hours until the park closes anyway. I think we have to kind of mentally commit to all of the booths being a little bit long. Again, because today is a not so scary party night, so it's going to be a little bit more of like an exaggerated wait time for these foods. So over here in France, they have this like goat cheese egg caramelized onion dish. They have the escargot with parsley, cream, and garlic. They have braised short ribs with roasted potatoes, and then a mango passion creme brulee with fruit compote. It's always something that I like to do, so this is me when I'm looking at my plate after spending $18 at the Food and Wine Festival for one bite of food. What face is this, Brennan?
It's me looking at you and when you asked me to hold something after you said you wouldn't ask me to hold anything.
Oh man. I just asked her to hold my cup with my old-fashioned in it so I could record this. This is Brennan waiting for me to review a food that I've had 1,000 times at the Food and Wine Festival. And this is Brennan hoping that I don't have to redo a take for like the 5th time. So Brennan got the egg moulot, the goat cheese, and the caramelized onion. And then I got the escargot brioche with garlic and parsley cream. Interestingly, I really liked my dish, and Brennan, you didn't care for yours.
The flavors were all there, like everything that I liked, but the eggs were runny, like runny scrambled eggs, and it just like couldn't get past the texture.
Heading out of France, our next booths are Brazil and Belgium. Brazil has the feijoada, and then the pão de queijo, Brazilian cheese bread, and then Belgium is like over here, out of this like thicket of vegetation. We have a beer braised beef, a Belgian waffle with chocolate, then a Belgian waffle with berry compote. We're gonna go and bypass these booths today and then head over to Morocco, or towards Morocco. I think we're going to bypass the booth over here, the Tangerine Cafe. Here they just have the grilled kebabs.
This is always my favorite.
Yeah. Fried falafel pita and stone-baked Moroccan bread and pistachio cake. Our next booth is Greece, and I know what they have here. We're gonna get a line over there, but they have the spinacca pita, the impossible moussaka, the grilled cheese, and then the lamb gyro. So Brennan's in line over Greece. I'm heading over to Japan. Over here they have the teriyaki chicken bun, the wagyu tamaki sushi, and then the eel tamaki sushi. So we're gonna get our food from Greece, and I got the stuff from Japan, and we are finding a seat. We're getting a seat back over here. It's pretty quiet generally. So we're gonna got the griddled cheese with pistachios and honey, and then these are respectively, this is the wagyu tamaki sushi, handheld sushi with sweet and savory American wagyu beef, topped with Takana Japanese pickles and spicy mayo sauce. And then I got the eel tamaki sushi, handheld sushi with grilled eel, egg crumbles, cucumber, and pickled daikon radish served with eel sauce. And we're just sort of sitting over here next to the tower. So we're done eating our food way over there. Now we're heading into Mitsukoshi. Once upon a time they used to have so much Pokemon stuff, and they don't have anything anymore, but look at all these multicolored Yoshis. Now all they have is this tiny little corner over here with nary a plush. They have plushes, but not a lot. These are cute though. The sun is pretty much set. The lights on Spaceship Earth have illuminated, and we are heading into our next pavilion, which is the American Adventure. So we're by the American Adventure, and we're gonna go check out the menu over here, which I think is just a lot of hot dogs. Yeah, it's pretty much only hot dogs. Here they have a New York style hot dog, a Chicago style hot dog, a Carolina style hot dog, a Southwest style hot dog, and then a freshly baked chocolate pudding cake. That's a lot of hot dogs. They look good. So no hot dogs for us. We're going to the next booth, and I think bypassing the Eat to the Beat concert. I'm not sure who's performing tonight, but just to try to get out of this area that can get very congested for the Eat to the Beat concerts is probably a good idea. Look at this crowd we are heading into right now. I already know that immediately we are not going to be stopping off at the Italy booth. I don't really love to join the discourse that it's too expensive and not worth the price, but it really is expensive. They have the Italian style nachos, a popatine Toscane, and then a vanilla cheesecake. Those prices aren't that bad, actually, compared to other booths, too. Next is Spain. They have the Spanish charcuterie, and then the paella negra. Why isn't the spinacca pita over here, though? What? It sort of seems like we're going against the flow. Everyone is walking towards us. Everybody really starts in Mexico. We did something a little bit different by starting in Canada, but we're paying for it. We've made it to one of our favorite booths, I think, Germany. They have the wonderful Schickenudeln, the bratwurst on a pretzel roll, and then the apple strudel. Nothing's different here. And then next to Germany, the Alps with the warm raclette Swiss cheese, and then the dark chocolate fondue. I think we're bypassing these booths for now. We've had a lot of heavy stuff. This is the refreshment Outpost. They have an impossible spicy sausage, curry chicken and South African sausage stew, and then a chocolate amarula mousse. Across the bridge is India. And let's see if the menu's on the other side. There's a potato and pea samosa, a chicken tikka masala, and then a flute. Nothing's really calling our name at all, which is sad. China has the pan-fried chicken dumplings, the crispy duck bao bun, and then the Shanghai scallion noodles. I think I want to get something. So Brennan's sitting over here on a curb, and I ended up getting a bao bun and then a bubble tea from China. So this is the crispy duck bao bun with hoisin sauce. And then I got the mango peach bubble tea, green tea, mango and peach syrups, and white boba. Non-alcoholic. Why would I waste my time? So Brennan just overheard a conversation that she just told me, and I really wanted her to recite it really bad.
I was just sitting here, and I like listening in on people's conversations. And it was just this like lady with her friends, and what if I can't do it again?
I don't know, try.
So she's like, all right, everybody, are we gonna get tequila and then do Gordians? Or are we gonna do Gordians and then get tequila? And then another guy at her party was just like, hey, but where's Dave? I thought Dave was getting dumplings. And she was like, who cares about Dave? Dave isn't gonna get in line for Gordians, he can get his dumplings. So she was like, come on everybody, let's just go. Forget about Dave. And then they all leave, and then the one guy in the line like looks back at like where he thinks Dave is, like, but Dave and his dumplings. And then they all walked away.
This is a new series on the channel called Brennan Over Here's Epcot Conversations.
And then reenacts them.
We gotta remember to pour one out for Dave and his dumplings, I guess. His group abandoned him to go get tequila and ride Guardians. We're heading into Mexico now, though. Maybe we can find the group, Brennan, and I can ride Guardians instead of Dave. So we couldn't find Tequila Lady, unfortunately. Well, this is the Mexico booth. They have the Tostada de Camarones, the Flauta de Barbacoa, and then the Pan de Elote. This is the Noodle Exchange, which I think is in a new place this year. They have ramen with shaved beef, the Thai shrimp with rice noodles, and then ramen with tofu. This is the entrance to the, what is this, the World Showcase Promenade? This is sort of interesting. So this is like a pop-up tent, because there is like an Australia booth, but it's over there. They have the grilled bushberry spiced shrimp skewer, a roasted lamb chop, and then a lamington. That was almost Arlo's name. On the other side of the promenade is Hawaii. They have a slow roasted pork slider, a Hawaiian rice bowl, and then a passion fruit cheesecake. This is next to Shimmering Sips World Showcase. I wish at some point all of this would change. This has been the same for years. We're heading down the promenade now to see the other stuff over here. So we're heading across the bridge over here to the Odyssey building. It's sort of weirdly quiet over here now with Test Track being closed, which apparently is coming back next year. I don't think that we're going to be getting any of the wings over here, but we wanted to come over here and look at the menu anyway. This is the Brewing Lab at the Odyssey. They have buffalo wings, peanut butter and jelly, sticky wings, garlic parmesan wings, impossible buffalo chicken tenders, unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Carolina Reaper pepper curry wings, and then fried pickle spears. And of course the return of the frozen pomegranate and raspberry tea, and then the pickle milkshake. So I'm actually not completely sure. Is this new up here? Like this like stage? I don't remember this being here last year. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember this at all. I heart pickle milkshakes.
Hey, I bought myself one of those at Dave & Buster's.
Really? The rainbow beaker set?
Test tubes.
Look at this banana that's just impaled and this chalkboard. And these are neat ways to eat a chicken wing. Don't use a fork. I definitely feel like the majority of this is new. I think maybe not like all of it. All right, we're heading back outside and then to our final booths over here. This is the fry basket. I think this is one of our favorite booths.
No.
So the fry basket, they have adobo yuca fries and then a fry flight with truffle parmesan fries, barbecue bacon fries with smoked aioli, and then sweet potato casserole fries with candy pecans, toasted marshmallow, cream, and bourbon maple syrup. I've always enjoyed this, but it's very heavy to start like a World Showcase trip. So Brennan just stopped over here at Flavors from Fire, which is absolutely one of our favorite booths. They have a steakhouse blended burger, an Impossible Montreal style burger slider, and then a smoked corned beef. And I think Brennan is getting that. And they're across from Flavors from Fire at Coastal Eats. They have a roasted warm water lobster tail and then a jumbo shrimp cocktail. So Brennan got the smoked corned beef from Flavors from Fire with house-made potato chips, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue. Beer cheese. Sort of a close-up. And now we're going through Creations over to Communicore Hall for our final booths. There are booths over at Communicore Hall. This is sort of a cool Epcot shirt here, representative of a lot of the IPs, I guess, that Epcot now has. Brennan's just eating her snack next to me. This is pretty cool. They're playing like the Epcot Bowl show, but you can hear it like back over here. Cool. Okay, let's head over to whatever this is, Communicore Hall. This is sort of like a conversation right now, just the lights on the ground here that have sort of not been working. Are you jamming? With your corned hash? Stop. But we still need to meet Mickey and friends. So next to Mickey and Minnie, they have the Festival Favorites booth. They have a kielbasa and potato pierogies.
Oh, man, I forgot I wanted those.
Barbecue pork rinds, and then a frozen s'more, key lime tart. They have a frozen s'mores drink, that's cool. This is in front of the stage. There's some cool projections on the ground, but we're heading inside Communicore Hall. This is unfortunately where a lot of criticism has come from this festival. This is actually kind of cool, honestly. I like this. I like that there's an actual booth right here. I had to go outside to see the menu with the pictures, but they have traditional macaroni and cheese. They have a cheesesteak macaroni and cheese, a truffle macaroni and cheese, and then an impossible chili cheese macaroni and cheese. This is the Macatizers booth right here. I really don't hate this. They have some merchandise over here. They have a food booth. This area is more utilized than it was. What the crap? I'm mad. So Remy's right up here. Brennan just noticed it. And I always wanted them to put Remy somewhere new, and they finally did when this finally opened up. What? Is it worth doing the scavenger hunt again? So I think we're heading out of the park. The fireworks start in about half an hour. We want to try to beat the crowd. I think especially with being a little bit busier because of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party crowd that had to come here from Magic Kingdom closing earlier. I'm feeling so old because I don't know what this song is. We've fallen a little bit behind on like watching Disney movies recently, but I usually know what film something's from. Is this from Wish? It probably is, right? Yeah, I think it is. We looked it up, and it totally was from Wish. I'm embarrassed.
I got it.
Look at that lady over there. Hi, lady.
Hey, ma'am.
Hey, who's that guy with her? Get back, you loser. So we're heading out of the park now, and that was a pretty quick trip to Epcot, but at least we get to refamiliarize ourselves with the festival favorites that we enjoy, and then also try some new stuff. So I hope that Dave got his dumplings.
Nah, forget about Dave. He's not riding Guardians anyway.
And got to ride Guardians. Poor Dave. I thought it was margaritas at first, and that's why I was looking for them at like Chose Day margarita. So they probably went into
the tequila
Cavadel tequila.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like a bad way to end the evening, though, right?
Oh,
Guardians
not at
and
all.
tequila.
I would have that evening. And the dumplings.
So that was our very quick trip to Epcot, just a couple hours. Again, leaving before the fireworks, but we'll be back. We'll see the fireworks. We'll go to the festival again. We just wanted to like walk around, just see the food, see what's new, see what's, whoops, I hit a button on the camera. Just to go to the festival again because it started over a month ago. I don't think we've ever like waited this long to go to a festival. I don't think, at least.
We've been busy.
Yeah, and the stuff is never really that new, but it's still fun to come here. It's something that we like to do. It's a fun date night.
Our Australia menu is hanging on for dear life still.
I guess. So thanks for watching. We will see you soon. See you later. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.
Have a good one.